It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, as a certain song goes, and you can see behind me the hills have certainly got their winter coats on, and it's very nice to see. We're 2 weeks away from Christmas today, and it's probably the last opportunity I'm going to get to go out into the hills this year, so I thought I would take an extra day off work and make the most of it. I am on the Karur estate that's about halfway between Aviemore and Fort William, so we're very central in the the hilly part of Scotland, shall we say. And I have 2 days to make the most of it. There are 3 Munros I'm planning on going up, with a camp in between. I'm going to wait and see how it goes though. I'm going to play it by ear. This isn't something I have ever done before. I've got a good sleep system, nice thick warm sleeping bag and good sleep mat. Even brought a pillow, but my tent is not a 4-season tent, so that's going to be the interesting part of this adventure. As always, the important thing is to play it safe and start and end at home. So if it's not looking good, then there's always the option to cut the trip short. But for now, I've got 5 hours and a couple of hills to go over, so I'm going to get moving. Found this lovely little, it's actually a reservoir, not a loughin. It's a man-made thing, and it is frozen solid all the way across it. So here I am at what I'm probably going to pronounce really badly as Loughin na Herba. It has some pretty rugged hills behind it, and the one that I don't know if you'll be able to see that's furthest to your right is today's first target of the day, which is Craig Petrie. From this side it looks pretty unassailable, but I know that if I go around it, there's a more palatable path up. I've been wandering about in the shadows of the hill for about the last, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes. But now I've gained a little bit of altitude, I'm just about to get back in the sunshine. It's a proper winter's wonderland up here. Absolutely spectacular. Welcome to the summit of Craigpetre. At 924 metres, this is far from being one of the tallest Munros, but it's a rugged wee thing, and in winter it just adds that extra serious character to it. I'm not going to linger on the top of this hill. I'm looking across to Gilcarn now, and that's my next target for the day. I'm going to see how long it takes me to get down off the summit of this one and make a decision about going up Gilcarn or not, because the day is pushing on a little bit faster than I needed it to. Well, that wasn't very much descent at all down from Craigpetre. I've decided that there's definitely enough time to get up the top of Gilcarn and get back down to where I want to set up tent tonight. This is hard going in the snow. You always forget how much extra energy the snow takes out of you, or at least I forget. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Hello and welcome to my not particularly cosy tent. The GoPro gave in with the cold temperatures on top of Gilcarn. So I don't know what, if anything, I actually managed to record while I was up there. I've made it down to the Bealach between Gilcarn and Tomorrow's Hill. I'm exactly where I planned to camp for the night. The temperature outside when I was setting up camp was -5. At one point I managed to get the inside of the tent up to +2, but there was basically the inside of the tent was absolutely soaking. I had my dinner, had a cup of tea and I had my dinner, and I've just been lying listening to podcasts for the last hour and a half. It was quite amusing. I was listening to the Adventure podcast, and I'm lying here thinking it's sort of it was -5. It's meant to go down to -7 tonight. And I was listening to the Adventure podcast, and the guy getting interviewed on that was talking about a journey he took through Russia, where he was going to places where the temperature was like -40 and -50. So it sort of put put my experience into perspective. I'm not going to do anything else other than lie in bed. I've got my sleeping bag up to temperature, which is nice. I've been, like I said, just been listening to podcasts, dozing a little bit. I'm going to have one more big cup of tea to get me get some warmth and some hydration in me, and then I'm probably just going to put all the lights off and try and get some ridiculous number of hours of sleep. 10 hours sleep or something like that. Good night. Well, I've managed to get up, get breakfast, get most of my tent packed away. Well, it's not my usual standard of leave no trace, but it's have to do. There's no rubbish, but there's definitely a very squashed bit of snow. Yeah, I think I did okay with that leave no trace. From up here, I'd never be able to pick out where that melted patch of snow is that I slept last night. I'm following somebody's descent route to get up this rocky bit. It must have been a rather exciting journey downhill for them. I wouldn't fancy coming down this in the snow, but I don't mind going up it. Well, apart from the weight of my rucksack. There's today's destination. That's Beinn-a-Clachair, and the summit that we can see is 2 kilometers away. I've made it to the summit of my third and final Munro for this trip. This is Beinn-a-Clachair, and I'm sitting, literally sitting, at 1,087 metres. This has definitely been a winter mountain day. The world up here is very white. It's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't done a day like this. I don't even know if I did a day like this last winter. It's been a while. Certainly not going point to point to tick off some Munros. Am I regretting? I'm not regretting having to carry the tent. It's been a lot slower going having to carry the tent. Bag's been a lot heavier. There was some 3 guys passed me yesterday going up Gale Carn, and they were going way faster than I was. In fact, they'd even dumped their rucksacks completely. Not sure how comfortable I would be doing that on these snowy mountains, but they had dumped their gear completely and they were heading for the top rapidly. Still got a good 7 kilometres to do, but it's all downhill from here. It's going to be in the shadows of this fine mountain. This is a great big whale-backed mountain, so it casts a big shadow across the corrie behind it where I'm going to be heading down. So I'm going to get back into probably back into the cold. As soon as I get out of the sun, I start getting frost in my beard, although having said that, I can feel that there's ice in there just now. Oh, that's me back down to the Stalker's Path that I left to begin my ascent up Craig Petree yesterday. So that's me done the full circuit of the 3 Munros. I've achieved everything that I set out to achieve on this wee adventure. I went up 3 Munros in winter. I did not a summit camp, but I did a winter camp at about 750 metres. It was -8 when I got up, so I've no idea what temperature it was overnight. Let's just call it -10 for the sake of argument. So yeah, winter camp, 3 Munros. I'm a happy chap. I would say this is not the kind of adventure to undertake unless you've got the equipment, the skills, the knowledge how to be safe in the hills in winter. Scotland's mountains are a challenging place at this time of year. They can be a challenging place at any time of year, but particularly in winter. So don't. This is not an adventure I would advise anybody to just go off and do. Make sure you've got the skills. With that, it's time for me to walk the last few kilometres back to the car. I'm going to end my adventure here, and I will see you next time out. Thanks for watching.